I don't have a clue. Excuse me. Not sure if I even have any sound. I do have sound. There. Excuse me. Crud in my throat today is so bad. Just trying to finish up my painting. I have another one sitting here ready to go, but I think we need just a spot. Just something. I'd add just a little brighter spot. I think I need to add a little bit of a cloud though. Just a tiny bit of a cloud. So I just need a little something. Not super crazy. Because I got a bunch of background-ish type. Just wipe that off. Gotta add just the tiniest a touch of water to get that cleaned off a little bit. We'll just kind of a little bit of a wet because my canvas, my paper is so dry now. I had to add a little bit of water to just get the bomb to move. Just a tiny bit, nothing fancy. We don't want carried away. Just kind of make it move. Maybe a little bit right here. A little bit up here. We'll kind of thin her out on the top a little bit over here. Right there. I like that. Just a little white spot. Just a little brightness. A little something extra up there. Just to kind of depict a little extra depth, you know. Excuse me for 1 sec. Sorry about that. Just hello, Chrissy. Surprise. How are you? Just painting. I'm gonna finish up this painting I started the other day. And it won't bother anybody. Never sure if my system's gonna work or not, so I don't really harass people about me being on anymore. Sorry about the other day. Didn't mean to come across as a jerk. Good. A little far away probably for you, but I had to move it back a little bit get away from that light that's right above it, because that was part of my problem, I think. But most of it was the systems I'm having issues with. Turn it just a kind of washing out my pictures. I could, yeah, I can't get quite that close, far away. I think I might actually have to lower my stand. Now, next time I come on, I'll lower my stand. I got to bring my computer down just a tiny bit. Because any higher up with this thing, and I'll be painting on the moon. I suppose I could put that up there. That would probably be a better place to paint. Yeah, I can. Oh, I'll get this straight. Probably not going to do it right this minute. Or end up dropping it on the ground. Anyway. So I've been working on this painting a lot by myself. Spent a lot of time on these little trees. A lot of time. Just thinking about adding just the tiniest bits of greenery on them, but I kind of like them really dead looking. Thought about adding a few more rocks out here, but I'm almost thinking that this painting in its simplicity is kind of finished. I maybe should add one tree over here. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, wouldn't be the first time I dropped one off that easel. No, I think it's pretty good just like this. I think we'll leave it. I've added some clouds. Got some water a little darker. Let's see what it comes out looking like. I have another canvas prepped, ready to go, so. That's just an old beautiful canvas I use. So that's what that actually came out looking like. I know it's nothing fancy. It's kind of simple in its painting. There's no wildlife. There's no fancy trees everywhere. Make note, there's no pine trees. Not a single fir tree on it. But really, I was working on sand dune type. This would be like a section of beach. Maybe it goes all the way that way and all the way this way. But that one doesn't even have an autograph on it though. I probably should sign it. 2020. Canvas, black. I know I'm going to paint. I'm just trying to find my paint. There it is. This is going to be how to paint a simple painting. Well, simple to me. Don't throw that out. Sorry about the noise. I got some flummies in me today. Let's see, I want that paintbrush. Oh, that paintbrush is hammered. Wow, that thing's all frayed out. Let's grab one of these attention Kmart shoppers. Stretch canvas, yes it is. Hard to believe, isn't it? Stretch canvas, gessoed in black. Pretty rare for me, actually. Now this is lime sherbet is the color. And it's something I've done before a long time ago. No, actually it doesn't matter anymore, I don't think. Doesn't seem like my hand cares what hand my body seems to mind what hand I'm painting with. Just happens to be whatever hand I decide to pull out at the time, I guess. Where's that paint? There it is. This is canary yellow. I'm sure it's got some fancy name if you buy the fancy brand. But for me, these are craft paints. And I use craft paints to do this particular one, really, because how it flows. Yeah, that's my granddaughter. She's right above my head. She has a playroom. It's her own playroom. Big windows, French doors, all that good garbage. But yeah, she's right up above me. Doesn't matter what I say. They're gonna make noise. I can ask a million times. Shane, how are you? Spinning doesn't take very long usually, unless of course you really want to go crazy. Boy, speaking of crazy, she's on a full rampage upstairs. I am cold and I'm here. It is a whopping 1 degree Fahrenheit here before the wind chill. I have gotten 13, 14 inches of snow in the last couple of days. Where I am. Gets a little carried away. Yep. She'll do that for about 2 hours, She won't stop. You like my Bigfoot picture? Thank you. I love shadows. I love playing with shadows of things, looking at them, taking pictures of them. Started out just taking pictures of, and it ends up being usually something in a different direction for me, because I can't ever just leave them alone. I'm one of those people who like shadow puppets, But yeah, just that certainly did make my foot look huge, didn't it? All the time. Still do that, actually. So this is just the lime sherbet green, black gesso canvas, stretch canvas, not paper. I know this seems like a really, really basic, simplistic painting, but this is actually one that's great to do with kids because it is so simple. Notice I'm doing it all basically looks like a lightning bolt. And this is just a feather, but you can use just a skinny tiny little paintbrush, doesn't matter. I use a feather just because I like what the little buds that it makes, or bud looking things, I've actually made 3 of these paintings, and I don't own them. They are all gone. I sold one at a silent auction. I have no clue who bought it. I know they paid way more money than I ever thought that a painting like this would go for. And I donated all the money that I earned right back into the charity. So I did not bring home anything. I didn't really need to at the time. Be much harder for me to do it now, but at the time I could do it. She's in a I even have some pictures, Chrissy, that I haven't shared that I took the other day of shadows and snow and just really deep, some serious deep thinking stuff, you know. She really isn't where my head's been at, but I just saw that picture glitch. You guys would get overwhelmed if I shared every picture I took. Trust me. In the snowstorm the other day, I probably took 60 pictures. Now, in order to get these little bud things, basically I just put my brush down, catch a corner, turn it, catch a corner and turn it back. It'll leave them there for you. I don't even think you guys can really see what color I'm putting on here. They all look the same, don't they? Oh, updates. The updates was turned off on that computer, but whatever. So I don't really know what to make of the Ian thing. I don't know what to do. I guess I understand why. It's just kind of a little bit harder for me, probably because Ian helped me start my YouTube and helped me create everything, and it's one of the reasons that I paint on YouTube, because he kind of we talked me, you know, told me that I should try it. So it's kind of weird. Yeah, I can't post. I have to post under my own name. I can't post anything directly from Vermont Paint and Photo, because that'll bring you right to. Now that it's supposed to link directly to the YouTube page, but like I said, it's his channel. It's your channel. You guys understand. I really do. With all the garbage going on Facebook and all the little spamoids that are connected to everything you do, it's hard not to make it so people can't share links and stuff. You don't want the people on your page to be coming on your page and all of a sudden get virus infection because somebody posted a link. And when he first said that, I thought he meant just no links to like Hobby Lobby and non-art related pages, but it's all links now, I guess. So these are just simple. It's a simple looking tree design. I will tell you what this is in a minute. Kind of looks like a lightning strike almost. But this painting actually has meaning for me other than just a painting. And I know all you guys are just sitting there going, well, he's just painting squiggly lines. I'm not going to sit here. You can do a lot with these squiggly lines. You can highlight them any way you want. You can paint them in any direction you want, as long as you want, as short as you want, as many or as few as you want. Basically, you want them all coming from the center stem. I think we're far enough down that I can explain what it is now. As most of you know, I have tremors and issues with memory loss and fatigue, all related to my brain shorting out. It's got a fancy name, but it is what it is. And it all started after an accident when I was working. I went in to have some work and then a spinal injection. That's my brainstem. Say my head's right here. I had a spinal injection right here. They accidentally bruised my spinal cord. Instantaneous, worst headache I've ever had in the world. Thought my brain was going to blow out of my skull. Shut down the nerves in one arm. Made it so I couldn't see for a little bit. Part of the reason I took up painting was to rebuild part of whatever shut down and stopped working. That's why you guys, you see me painting a lot. Well, I paint a lot because if I don't, my brain stops thinking. I stop thinking about things. I have this wonderful side effect called vasovagal syncope, which is basically my brain telling my heart that it doesn't need to pump so much blood pressure. And occasionally makes you pass out. Yeah, the first one of these after it happened, just as a nervous system, my upper back. The original one was very much following pictures of nervous systems in the upper part of your back. Now I just create them knowing what they do and what they are. So this is a, kind of a deep painting, really, if you think about it. It's what we all have in us. Some of ours short circuit more than others. I know. It is an inner self portrait. Really inner. Um, deep inside. Kind of without it, none of us would exist without this particular self portraits. We all have this part of our body. There's not a person out there that does not. Even if you are quadriplegic or paraplegic, this part of your body still exists. Because in the center of that runs up to your brain. It's what controls your lungs, what controls everything. Yeah, nerve damage is a pisser. Mine was not. It was an accident. But the doctor never wrote it down what happened because he was a student. So the nurse wrote it in a different report, in her report, but the doctor did not write it in his report. It wasn't until my neck surgeon looked at the reports and wanted to know why there were two separate reports in two different directions and three different accounts of what happened. But then the nice thing about this one is it is a tree of life. It's not just the nervous system. It's where life comes from for a human being, for anything really. I told you it was a simplistic painting. It you can do them in, if you're on a black canvas, I've done them in, one side was white, the other side was this cobalt blue with white highlights. I've done them in a yellow green, I've done them in a red, and on a white canvas I did them in a red and a white, with pink. I've actually done quite a few of them, come to think of it. It is. Could be roots that way, could be anything you want. That's the nice thing about these paintings is people people look at them and they I leave it completely open to interpretation. Um, that way, if they want a tree, they have a tree. The funny thing is, when this original was in the gallery, they hung it this way. Oh, he went after the doctors. He was actually one of the main surgeons for the hospital up here, and he went after the student and a doctor that was his boss. And of course, I, you know, I'm not going to know the outcome because they're not going to tell me. I haven't seen his name again, so I don't know if that mattered. And I've been to that same place a bunch of times, so if you make a mistake, you make a mistake. You know, it happens in life. Own it. Don't, you know, own the mistake. Don't don't try to hide it. It just makes things worse in the end. So anyway, when I originally showed this, they stuck it this way. And it hung in the gallery for quite a while until I walked and saw it, and then I turned it over, and people were confused, and I stuck a paper head up here, and people understood. You know, so you can change the depth of some of these. You know, you can go in and like I got a nice green, yellow right here, and I think I just mixed it with my green. That would be a really bad start. Yep, did accidentally hit my green right next to it. So if you want a little depth in a few spots, grab some a little bit darker colors. Add just a couple little highlights in a few spots here. Or low lights in this case, I guess it would be. I'll look over it 1 second. And let's grab a little bit of sap green. Maybe we'll put a little sap green right here. Just kind of dragging it. I'm letting it skip dry. And maybe we'll just add a little bit right here. Just to help out the whole Tree of Life part. Grab a little bit of the yellow. A little bit of yellow right here. Problem with this yellow is it's so transparent. It's I have to put it on a little thick in a few spots in order to get it to even remotely show up. Anyway, so here's my deep thought painting for the day. I know I try really hard not to have any deep thought stuff because I don't want to stress you guys out. But anyway, that's what it looks like. That's it. Something simple. It's kind of just, I don't know if I can be able to show you guys the actual every little tiny line or not. Let me see if I can get it to it. Yeah, let's try right there. There's all kinds of tiny little lines. Wait, right there. Yeah, and I'd go with, I bet this would be really cool with like an alizarin crimson, or one of those super metallic paint colors. I think it'd be easy to show kids to do this one. I mean, really, it's really two straight lines, a couple curves, and then you pull some little twiggies off it. Requires very little. You can't mess it up. You really can't. They don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be pointy. They don't have to be symmetrical. You can make them as big, as small, as short, fat, as far as you want to go. So I will see you guys. Sign up for Facebook. You're painting on Facebook? Are you doing a Facebook Live today? Oh, okay. All right. Well, in that case, I'll let you go. I was done anyway. But there's something simple. Thanks, guys, for coming. I'm glad this thing didn't freak out today. Looks like I might have cured my issues. Well, okay, maybe I kind of slowed my roll, kind of sort of fixed my issues. Hopefully, I didn't have any huge buffering. And as always, you know how I feel about it. You got to enjoy life because you never know. And skin tones. That's right. I saw that. Okay. I'll be there. Alrighty. Then enjoy life, guys. Take care. Thanks, Shane. Be safe out there, please. I know you're still getting crud over that way. And now, tell your granddaughter, thank you. I appreciate it a lot when people tell me that they enjoyed my art and they're younger people. It makes a big difference. But take care, guys. Cool. Let her know I have a unicorn coming up. See you guys later.